planner friends, have you ever set up a bullet journal for a specific hobby only? Well, stay tuned because in today's video, I'm going to show you my new gaming journal. That's right, I have done a gaming journal. Thank you all for watching. I'm Jenna and welcome to my channel, Runs on Espresso. Let's take a look at what I have done. So first off, I got a little note up here about my dot grid spacing so that I can always remember 24 dots across, 34 dots down. I left the first couple pages blank because they're that weird binding part where it, you know what I'm talking about if you've ever used a bullet journal. So I left those blank, and here is my cover page. I decided to go with the Game Boy because I was obsessed with my Game Boy as a kid. I wanted it, I had to have it, I played it all the time. So I did a Game Boy, did kind of like a pixelated gaming design over here, and then we go into the game. So here's my little cover page for The Last of Us. Just did a simple, kind of copied the font idea, and then kind of drew out the little fungus, kind of. I know there's more, I just got tired of drawing it all. This page here is the PS4 remote and what all of the buttons do for quick reference, because sometimes I forget, because there is a lot of buttons and a lot of actions. So if I have this by me, I can glance down quickly and remember. And then I did a spread for tips, and I figured I wanted to get this video recorded before I got everything written in here. So I left myself 2 pages for tips. And again, I kind of carried that little fungus through here. And then I started a chapters and checklist pages. Here are the different sections and the artifacts that you can find in each section. So far, I've only written out through the cargo, and I haven't crossed anything out, even though I have completed and found some of these. I want to try and get everything written in here before I go back through and mark it up. So based on how many lines I had on these 2 pages, how many sections, how many artifacts there were, I left room for all of that. And then I've got a spot for artifact locations, so that if I'm like, okay, I know there's an artifact on this level, I don't remember where it is, I can quickly look over here and go, oh yeah, that's where it's at. And I just left blank pages in there for that. And then I have walkthrough info. So I write down anything interesting I see in walkthroughs that I want to remember, because my brain doesn't always function well and I forget things. So I like to have a quick at a glance rather than trying to like Google something on my phone while I'm playing. I can have my notebook next to me and just, oh yeah, that's right. That's what I'm doing. I left blank pages for that. And lastly, I did a play log. So this is where I will write down, the date that I played, if I got all the artifacts, if I missed anything, maybe if I died somewhere like multiple times, like, hey, you died here, remember that for next time, and any kind of like little tips, because sometimes tips will pop up about how to like do a movement, and I might forget that, so I can write it down in here. And that is everything I have in my little gaming bullet journal. Let me know, do you keep any specific bullet journals for a hobby that you do? And if so, what is that hobby? I would love to hear how you track it. And until next time, I hope your hobbies and coffee are strong.